All right.
Good.
I want you to hold the coat.
Hold the Coke. All right.
Yeah.
Can I drink the Coke? Should I hold it like this or
That's fabulous.
do the Vanna White deal? No, seriously, how am I supposed to hold this? Like, right,
That's
like,
good. Apparently, that's good. Yeah.
It's a little too obnoxious.
Okay.
But they like it when people are obnoxious.
There we go. I'll do something like that.
But
Like,
Coach-
there's a Coke hanging out. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm wasting everybody's time. All right, here we go.
Coach, what's kind of your initial thoughts on your group? It seems like y'all got some more depth up front and able to kind of interchange with some guys too, like Crumity. What's kind of your thoughts on what you've seen so far?
Very excited. They're a great group. Crumity and Cam Young have really stepped up and with their leadership. And we need that with Kobe and Marquise being gone, and they've done a great job in the off season, through the spring, through the summer, and even out here and starting into the fall. So a lot of guys, and we got a lot of depth, and hopefully we can stay healthy because that's obviously the big part of it. But if we can stay healthy and have an opportunity to rotate guys in, get some of those younger guys a little bit of experience, also a lot of good significant snaps, I think we've got a chance to be pretty decent.
You mentioned leadership. I mean, what kind of things do you see from some of those guys like Crumity to do that, to step up as a leader?
Well, they lead by example, without a doubt. You know, they're not a guy that's going to show up on a list as far as not doing what they're supposed to do, and that speaks volumes. Because then, you know, here's the guys that have played. They're leaders of the team. Their teammates see that. It's like, okay, you can have success and do the right things off the field, in the classroom, study table, and such. So it's huge for us, especially when you graduate guys. You know, guys go on to the play in the NFL. You need somebody to then step in and replace that, and it's great to have those guys that can do that.
Cam was a guy that was somewhat limited early in camp, like he was kind of full go today. What would you kind of assess where he is right now?
Well, he's working on his consistency, right? And so missed a little bit last year, and so great to have him back. He's very athletic. He's strong. Coach Brown and his crew have done a great job with all those guys. But we're looking for that consistency, to see him play at his highest level on each and every snap. And if we can get him to do that, I think we can see some really great things out of Pickering this year.
You mentioned Cam initially when you were talking about your guys that have really stepped up. He was a guy that was offered real late and signing day thing for him, but he's really worked into that rotation. What has he done to solidify himself into the middle of that rotation?
Well, really just has answered the question of being able to move, you know, and you know, because he's a big man, right? And so when we first got here, it was a question of, will he be able to do as much movement as we would like to do with our defensive line? And over the course of time, he just kept plugging away. Football's important to him. He loves the game, and that passion for the game has really been able to show out here. And he's been able to show us that he can do that. So we're excited about having him. That allowed us to make some moves and get Crumity, him, and Jordan Davis out there all at the same time. That's a strong front three up there. So we're really excited about what the future holds.
Speaking of Jordan Davis, how big of a piece is he to this D-line, and what did it mean to get him into the future?
It's huge. We moved him from Sam Backer last year about mid-season or so. You know, so it was a learning process for him, but you kind of saw him continue to get better as the season went. He started playing his better games the latter part of the season. He's worked his butt off in the off season, through the spring, through the summer, and you're seeing it out here on the field.